Get ready for it, Lewis. Get ready for it.
Oh, worst animation ever.
It's a ball.
Actually, it's not bad. It's just the fact that it just doesn't look very prestigious.
As you command.
Oh, I remember the deep voice.
Yes.
I like his vehicle mode. I don't know why they didn't use that for the film.
Yeah, I prefer the SUV to the freaking sport car. I think it's because, like, you know how it is, promotion and shit.
Well, that vehicle mode looks like a Soundwave alt mode anyway. I know he's always been like a, player, Generation 1, but if you had to put him in a vehicle mode, that's like the default, like with what
I've always thought of him having a SUV vehicle mode every time I've seen him in alt mode on Earth.
He's got, yeah, but you look at his ass though. he's got really rather wide thighs. He's got wide thighs.
I'm transforming. Why?
I'm transforming. What? In a Transformers game?
No, I keep.
Optimus has been busy. Optimus has been busy,
Oh,
eh?
I could have done these voices.
He sounded like a pirate then. Optimus has been busy, eh? Oh shit, loading times.
Oh my god.
God.
The War for Cybertron stuff is back.
It's 2019. We ain't got time for loading times anymore.
That's why the PS5 is going to do really well.
Yeah,
but then eventually everyone will be like, oh, fucking loading time. It's taking 5 seconds.
If it was backwards compatible with PlayStation 3 too, it'd just be better. But they're not going to do that. Yeah, a bunch of PS5 information's come out recently. It's not actually called the PS5. They've not actually said that's the name, but it's going to be. Like, I don't know.
It makes more sense because they've gone. I just don't see the point in them doing something different.
Well, people said they wasn't going to name it PS4 because 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You can take any down.
The number 4 in Japan is like a very unlucky number, like it means death or something. So we thought with that name, it's just going to fail. But obviously, it outsold, millions and millions of units. So PS5, I don't know. I think it should be PSV, Roman numerals, just to make it look fancy. Because Roman numerals look cool on almost anything.
More or less.
People love the V. Oh no, that's not what I meant. Well, we do, but like, yeah, that looks like Bumblebee.
Yeah, pretty much. This Mirage slash Bumblebee. I remember looking up the concept art for this. I really liked that concept art work.
You just murdered Bumblebee and Mirage's baby child. How do you feel?
There's another one, look, but it's more Mirage coloured.
See, that kid had a future. He was going to go to Iacon University. He was going to study forensics.
Cybertron's dead.
Cybertron's dead.
Well, it is in this continuity.
Yeah. Well, unless if Bumblebee's a reboot, then it's like, well...
No, B is the reboot, but...
B is the reboot.
B is the reboot, but I mean, like, the fact that Transformers 6 is what's supposed to be happening. Oh wait.
Oh no, it's not anymore. Transformers, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I read the article saying that Michael Bay's out, but they're still looking for a director.
Yeah, that was debunked. Like that came out where there was a mistranslation with the interview with that Lorenzo guy. So like that was done before he actually. So he said that, but then like it was mistranslated or something. And then like a few interviews later, he said, "Yeah, it's a reboot or something." And honestly, it's hard to keep up with most of the new stuff because it's like, okay, where's the truth? Use your ultrasonic.
It doesn't do anything long range.
Oh, terrible.
Ooh, headshot. I think.
His head looks like a bird. A little bit. Or a hedgehog or something. He's got little spikes on his antennas. Looks nothing like Soundwave.
Oh yeah, you can charge it. Fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, boy. How do you do that?
You just hold the trigger down and release when you want.
Oh.
It's kind of like the plasma cannon from WFC.
The player's laser beacon bird.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak in this game, does he?
No, it does a bird noise. It does the sound effect they did in WFC.
Oh.
Headshot.
I don't know, that animation looked funny. Takes you out of the immersion. D.O.
Where'd you come from?
Fucking bitch. I wish I could figure out the sound effect that I use for Soundwave on Sony Vega so I could just be just in the room and just still go, yes, I'm Soundwave, and then edit it up. But I don't know how you do that.
No, I mean, you can modify your own voice anyway without having to go to audio.
Yeah.
That's what Frank Welker did. That's what actual Soundwave sounds like in the movies.
I can imagine him just watching the movies and just being like, hang on a minute, did you edit that right? Am I supposed to sound like that? Where's the sound? Like, no, we just wanted to use your real voice. It's like, shit, I've been exposed.
Well, we know he was exposed in G1 anyway when they did that slip up when he was like going for Chip. He was like,
Excellent ravage.
There's probably someone out there who was probably really offended and thought it was real. Fucking Frank Welker, how dare you? But, I looked like World War II Bumblebee for a sec. Oh, no, I don't anymore.
looks like a bit like a cliff jumper with the horns.
Oh, don't bring up Cliff Jumper.
No freaking sore spot for me.
You're a great warrior. You deserve a better death. Then again.
You know, you cannot catch a break though.
But yeah, people
He
say
died in
that.
Prime. He died in freaking Bumblebee. What's he gonna do next? Die in the freaking real life?
Well, he died twice though, so it's not as bad as some others.
He died in G1.
No, he did die in G1.
I'm sure he died in G1, didn't he?
Not in the
'Cause
movie.
He just disappeared in the cartoon.
Oh, he disappeared, but like he didn't have a screen death. I mean, I thought he was. I remember watching the movie for the
Yeah,
first
but
time.
Jazz didn't have a screen death, but he died.
Well, no, but Jazz did appear in the first episode of.
And then apparently it's meant to be someone else.
Oh yeah, it was meant to be someone else, but they actually got that wrong, and some people speculate that it's not. I mean, to be honest, it is all just down to Razy writing, you know. Holy shit! Look at this guy. No, I was going to say earlier.
No, I stunned him.
Look how he fell back. Oh shit! They were talking about, Mixmaster. He didn't die in Revenge of the Fallen. That was a clone. I'm like, okay, guys, come on. They didn't have enough CGI models. They reused them. The film was a mess. They didn't even have a script for that film. They filmed it literally before we finished like the entire draft. So it's like, we know it's Mixmaster, but us fans just have to kind of.
I mean, Devastator was an entirely different being. It was one being who transformed into more.
There was no colour
smaller
difference. They're
versions.
exactly the same. It just comes down to us fans making excuses for the film, just to make it like it makes sense.
Don't make excuses for the show. What difficulty is this on? Because I feel like I'm being freaking.
Lewis, it's on easy mode.
Can't be.
Just shows how out of touch you are with your gaming.
Well, PS3 sucks.
You haven't gamed in a long time, Lewis. It's
Playing Destiny 2 days ago.
Oh, that takes us back to a video that we uploaded the other day when you were talking about how I've wasted my life with Transformers for about 4 years. But I've been playing Destiny though, and Daniel was like, yeah, you're going to waste your life on that for 2 years, and now here you go, 2019. You're still playing Destiny 2?
Yeah, I like Destiny though.
Not Transformers.
There's no Transformers games on the PS4 besides Rise of the Darkspark and like Platinum that on the PS3.
I'm playing it, mate. Platinum it.
Got it on the PS4. Like I've got one trophy, and then I was like, yeah, I can't be asked to do all this again on the PS4.
Yeah. I mean, did you play? You didn't play Devastation on your own console, did you?
Yeah, I played Devastation.
Oh. That's one
Played it
game I'm just not going to
3
complain.
times.
Yeah, I'm not going to platinum that or anything. It's just impossible. Like, it's too prickly. Like, it's just, like, demands too much. Not in a challenging way, but as just a repetitive, boring way. Oh, there's no fun in this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, killed him when I threw him a grenade. Okay.
I killed him. Shit.
Ooh, loading time.
Immersion.
I do like this though, the volcano section.
The look of it looks cool. How it just went into that blow effect.
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck, oh shit.
It's because the amount of boost and don't know the controls anymore.
I've lost my touch. Lewis,
No, but
you've got the touch.
that's right. I was about to say. I was gonna say, but I've got this touch.
Yeah. I wish there was a number plate on the back of a car that was like, I don't know, Energon, something like Megatron in when Megatron flipped that car in the first film, and you saw the number plate Energon.
Oh, fuck this up.
Can you not jump? Can you
I
not
don't-
dash?
No.
Holy shit. I'm sure you could dash.
No,
No. Are you sure?
no, I'm sure.
You just forgot that it's L1 to dash.
No, because that's 3FC and Fall of Cybertron.
Oh yeah, by the way, that's it. Speaking of Soundwave, I brought War for Cybertron Siege the other day, guys. I did a poll and I said, do you want Shatter? Do you want me to get Shatter? No one voted for Shatter except from like 25. The only reason I got it because, well, I've not really had a proper
Loading
G1
screen.
Soundwave. I mean, the only G1 Soundwave I've had is really Transmit Animated Soundwave, which bears, similar resemblance to it. Holy shit, no, oh.
Oh, that's strange. That's odd. Rock just suddenly falls down.
Oh, wow, what great timing. Oh, God. We're at Nest. What do you think Nest stands for? What would you say it stands for?
I actually knew what it stood for.
What would you say it is?
I think it was something... I can't remember. I think it was National...
Eastern Sex Toys.
No, it was like National something.
National Eastern Sex Toys. Yeah. The guy in charge?
This is the
Captain
music.
Lennox.
This is the music I was on about.
Sounds like someone's just banging on a window.
Yeah, but I was just like... I like the sound. I don't know why, it just sounds so good.
It does sound kind of neat.
I don't know, I think it was like National... It was like MBE1, and it's like... The NE was the same thing, I think. It was like non-extraterrestrial something. Non-biological extraterrestrials something or other. I don't know. I can't remember. I remember reading it once when I was coming up with my own version.
Autobots. What did he say? What's he say in the film? Autobots have taken the bait.
So they could have actually done this with the actual laser beacon in WFC, like a story mission like this.
Yeah. I always wondered if they would have
Hard to
done.
control this guy when you're boosting like crazy.
Maybe you just don't know how to be a bird, Lewis.
Well, that makes sense. I'm a wolf.
I'm a wolf. Oh, what's that quote now? What did it say? On all levels except physical, I'm a wolf. Wolf. That guy, remember that guy? He goes, on all levels except physical, I am a wolf. I'm going to show it, I'm going to play it in the background for everyone at home. I remember because we sent it to you all the time. It's like, is this Lewis?
I don't think so.
Yeah, this is it.
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
What kind of freaking wolf was that? That was
I could do better.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, you were.
I'm not delusional.
I'm not that delusional. Even I can vouch for that. Yeah, no, I was gonna say earlier. I wondered if they ever had DLC plans for Wolf Soldier, like stuff like this for Laserbeak. Or for Soldier even. I feel like for Soldier. Well, they did do DLC for Soldier.
Yeah, but I just wish they did more.
Yeah. They've gone, Lewis. They're not the same crew members,
Like,
aren't there
Escalation,
anymore?
it was so limited on full of Cybertron. It really annoyed me.
Yeah.
That's why I like WFC's Escalation so much. And then Rise of the Darkspark's Escalation. Yeah, you get to play whatever character you want, whatever map you want. But the maps were all open. There was just no point buying stuff besides the installations you had to buy.
Well, people keep asking us if we're going to do Fall of Soldier or Wolf Soldier, so we should do a live stream at some point, seeing how long we can last on WFC. Because we tried doing that loads of times, like when we were younger. Like at 1 or 5 in the morning.
You know, I can't do that shit though.
Yeah, no, I'm not as good as... I can't get to wave 50 anymore.
Oh no, I could get to like wave 30 easy. If I like was full on dedicated. This is normally I get around 20.
I just want you to bang into somewhere.
There you go. What?
You got zapped! Laserbeak's head looks like a pirate to me. Like
No, his head looks like freaking. I don't know.
It looks like a cartoon pirate. Something out of Ratchet and Clank, the Quest for Booty thing.
No.
Those two villains or whatever.
I love the fact of Ratchet and Clank names are just like so dirty. Up your arsenal and shit.
Up your arsenal.
It's just amazing.
A cracking ass. I remember that one. European names are just not good. Like, they're just not fun. I like the originals.
You know that Q-Force? I liked the American name for it. The
Full Frontal.
Yeah, Full Frontal Assault. That was better. I liked that game, but it was just not as enjoyable.
No, I really liked it, but it just wasn't that
No,
great.
like after you played it once, it was just not as fun.
It wasn't that massive as well. I remember going back to it to try and get the trophies for it, and I was like,
Oh shit!
there's only like five maps, and that's it. That's when Insomniac kind of went downhill. It's like, what are you guys doing? It's like, come on, you can do better than this. And then they came out with Spider-Man.
When they made the new Ratchet and Clank free on PlayStation Plus, that's when I first played it. And I was like, it's not a bad game. It's just.
There's a lot of things from the original, but there's a reason why we like loved the two characters from the original, like because of the attitudes of the characters, and they just completely.
I kind of liked the story in it, like the origin story, how they joined together. I liked the movie. I liked watching it. It was fun to watch on Netflix.
It just wasn't. But the problem is that it wasn't inspiring or anything. It wasn't like original, unlike the origin story for them in the beginning. Like they were different. They hated each other at first, and then they grew to. You know, right off the bat, they're like friendly and kiddie and stuff. It's like, where's Ratchet's attitude gone? Where's this kind of like, you know, I don't know. They just kind of
last Lumbucks in the universe type depression.
I don't know. Ratchet, the original trilogy of Ratchet and Clank is like a good teenager adulthood kind of game, and then the new game it just felt like just for like 9-year-olds. Like it just, I don't know. It didn't. I watched this entire video. It was like an hours long of him dissecting why it sucks, basically. And to be honest, I could not disagree with him. You know, he said a lot of great points, and yeah, it made sense. I enjoyed the gameplay of it. I just story mode.
My favourite was A Cracking Time.
Oh yeah, that's the best one, especially for its gameplay wise. But it's mostly story gameplay as well.
No, this is everything about A Cracking Time was the best.
Not even up for debate. It's fucking great. I didn't like it.
It's just like no one can change my mind on that.
I like the concept of a quest for Boo. Like I like the designs, but I felt like the game was a bit. Boom. Yeah, this is very boring.
Yeah.
Just couldn't put it out there. I never liked this. I wanted this to be over as quickly as possible. So, Lewis, could you please get this over as quickly as
I'm
possible?
trying.
I'm trying, Cameron. Don't worry.
Wait, let's try something.
He's just sliding on the floor. Oh.
Yeah!
Epic!
Triple set.
Laser
oh,
beam.
Shit. I was itching my ear.
He itched his ear and he dropped the earphone. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this Soundwave really transforms into. It's like a carrier of sorts. But you can also transform him into his like lamppost part, like you did in Generation 1.
I'll stick with the lamppost.
Yeah. I mean, people say you can turn him into a cassette. We're talking about Wolfenstein Siege still. And it's like, apparently you have to really bend something, like really tight or
It's
something.
probably like how they did with the Wolfenstein one.
I'll transform it, I'll show you. While we're doing this. It didn't take me that long. Like, I'm still a kid. Like, when I buy a figure or anything, like, I can't wait until I get home. Like, as soon as I get out of the car, I said to my grandma, I said, where's your scissors? And she's like, I haven't got any. And I'm like, getting my teeth, and I'm like, fucking bastard! Give it to me now. And I was like, I just want to play with it, because I can't be asked to sit in the car and, like, just stare at the box. I was going to do a review for this, and I recorded it. I narrated it, I got everything sorted, but I put the card reader in, and the data just went. Like, it got corrupted. I'm like, I'm not doing that again.
It got wiped.
Yeah, I was like, hell no.
Did you start it off with? Dare I say, well, why not?
I was like, hey guys. No, actually, I'm trying to remember how it started.
I mean, I like his reviews sometimes. It's just when he does the Bionicle thing. It's like it's his thing, but I do sometimes skip it because it's just.
Wait, who were we talking about again?
EMGO.
Oh, him.
Yeah,
I like
it's
him.
like, you know, when he goes, why not? Dare I say, why not? Did you start it off like that?
I like. I've been watching this new guy recently. I don't really watch a lot of toy reviews anymore because, well, I don't buy toys. But I do watch some of them out of curiosity. And I watch this guy called T-Man Reviews. I like him. He's really cool. I don't know why, but I get a kick. I used to do it with Rage Nation all the time, but like whenever they go to a store, like they go, alright, let's go to Walmart. Let's go to
Nation, what?
Rage Nation. You know him, Alex Shield.
No, I thought you said I always go to Rage Nation, like you meant like a toy store. I was like, he has his own store.
No, yeah. Alex is he's built a career for himself.
I've memorized the formula, so once I rip this up, there's no way the Decepticons can learn to make the antimatter.